Apple delivers a tough message to all its employees about leaking information. Can technology one day read your emotions? And how about a system to catch speeders using only their smartphones? All of that and more on your Tech News Today for Monday, April the 16th. Brought to you by HelloFresh. Gourmet meals that you make in your own kitchen in 30 minutes or less, with garden-fresh ingredients and all precisely measured just for that dinner. Easy to follow instructions too. HelloFresh.com/Kim and $30 off your first order. HelloFresh.com/Kim. It's always been the case with Apple. They are notoriously secret about the products they're developing. Sometimes we think a new iPhone is coming, but you don't find anything about it until the day it's revealed, unless there's a rare leak. And the leaks are rare, and today we're getting a better picture of why. Apple just sent a memo to all of its staff stating that 29 employees were caught leaking company secrets last year, and Apple had 12 of them arrested, and almost all of them lost their jobs. The memo to the staff says that leaking information will not be tolerated because it can hurt sales. It reads in part, "Leakers do not simply lose their jobs at Apple. In some cases, they face jail time and massive fines." Now, here's the problem. We know about this memo because somebody at Apple leaked it to the media. Okay, is this a tech breakthrough or not? You decide. Your body can be releasing information that may be able to track your emotions. There's new technology that makes it possible to trace emotions and maybe even your health. The chief scientist at a company you've heard of, Dolby Labs, they're the people who revolutionized videotapes, surround sound, and general overall audio quality at theaters and home stereo systems everywhere. Now they have a new technology, something called the era of emphatic technology. Our bodies give off signals, our heart rate, our respiratory rate, our body temperature. Dolby Labs believes that this technology will one day no longer allow any of us to hide our emotions. In other words, there's a world coming where personal assistants can record your mood. Hearing sensors can identify if you're stressed just by the sound of your voice. For example, there'll be sensors to tell if students are struggling at school or if employees are having a hard time at the office. In essence, Dolby Labs says the day's coming when our devices will know more about you than you. And also on the cutting edge of technology is a new system that's being tried out in Australia to battle distracted drivers. And we all know that distracted driving leads to accidents and deaths, thousands of them a year. The most common thing that distracts us, of course, are smartphones. So in Australia, police are installing long-range high-tech cameras to spot people who are chatting on their cell phone from miles away. Old technology is that a police officer had to see you do it. Then they pull you over and write you a ticket. With this new emerging technology, the cameras would get your photo from a great distance, read your tag numbers, and you wouldn't know you've been nabbed until you get a ticket in the mail, along with a picture showing you chatting on your smartphone. Now, the technology is new. As we said, it's being tried in Australia. If it's a winner, you can bet it's coming to Europe and all of North America. And one happy thought to begin the week, and perhaps Mark Zuckerberg hasn't figured this out yet. Narcissists sometimes never do. But the common feeling is that there will never be a president of the United States, Mark Zuckerberg. It was only a year ago that Zuckerberg was generally viewed as a still rising genius, ready to remake the world in his own image. He was traveling to every state. He was meeting average people. He was holding town hall meetings. He was running for something, probably for President of the United States, at least eventually. But last week changed all of that. Instead of a powerful and confident business leader, the takeaway is that the world saw a sort of shifty and evasive and even awkward and squeaky voice billionaire man-boy dressed in a cheap and poorly tailored business suit and sitting on a 4-inch booster seat so that he could see over the table. Some written news stories have described it as a modern version of that scene from The Wizard of Oz, when the little dog Toto pulled back the curtain. And one columnist wrote that the Capitol Hill testimony that Zuckerberg gave is about as close to the White House as he's ever going to get. And that's your Tech News Today, this Monday to start off your week, and it's brought to you by HelloFresh.com. Great gourmet meals that you can prepare in 30 minutes or less. And it's easy with the step-by-step full-color instructions you get with each HelloFresh gourmet meal recipe. Try it for yourself and get $30 off your first order at HelloFresh.com/Kim.